Chris O'Donnell. I'm the executive chef at Dolce Pane Vino in Rancho Santa Fe, California. I've been here since we opened about a year and a half ago. What makes Dolce different is we are a farm-to-table restaurant, as well as we have no burners or ovens, and everything comes out of a single wood-fired oven. So the array of dishes that we create out of the wood-fired oven is quite spectacular. We do things from pizzas in small plates to larger entrees with prime meats and roasted vegetables, and it's pretty unique. So today we're going to make a wild ramp, spring onion, and morel mushroom pizza. We're going to start with our dough. We're just going to press out the air in the middle, but reserve the rim, so we get a nice bubbly, fluffy crust. And we use Caputo 00 flour, filtered water, imported sea salt, and fresh compressed yeast in all of our dough, and it's made by hand during the day. We stretch everything by hand. We're just going to slowly stretch this around. This pizza is going to get larger and larger. I started when I was really young. I was still in high school. I went to culinary school at San Diego Culinary Institute. By the time I was 18, I had graduated both baking and pastry and culinary arts programs. And then I went from there and did some internships up at the Ritz-Carlton in Laguna Niguel, at Vincent Serino's in Escondido, and was fortunate enough to get hooked up with Carl Schroeder over at Artera. And went from there and helped him open market, and left there to go do some personal chef work, and returned from Florida a few years later and bumped into Tony, the owner of the restaurant here, at a wine tasting. And he told me he was going to open a restaurant in Rancho Santa Fe, and if I could help him out, and I said of course. You're going to use a little bit of roasted garlic cream. You don't want to put too much on here because you don't want a soggy pizza. We like it nice and crispy here at Dolce. My culinary philosophy is to just keep it simple and straightforward, let the ingredients speak for themselves, not muddle them up with too many heavy sauces or too many strange flavors. I just like to use really nice, great ingredients. I get inspiration from other restaurants, not necessarily just in San Diego, but up in LA, San Francisco, New York. I'm a big diner. I like to dine out and do a lot of research, and I like to pull little bits and pieces from everywhere I go and eat, and then kind of create it all into my own style. Morel mushrooms from specialty produce. Beautiful wild ramps. Nice spring onions, a little bit of chili flakes, just a tiny bit, extra virgin olive oil, kosher salt, not too much, and a little bit of fresh goat cheese. Well, the biggest challenge in opening this restaurant is the wood-fired oven being its only heat source. It took some time to master, and we're still learning from it on a daily basis. It's unlike a conventional kitchen where you have burners and salamanders and saute pans and stuff. Everything comes out of that oven, and you can only put so much in there at one time, so it's definitely challenging, and it's kind of exciting. We utilize wood planks to give it a little buffer. This oven runs about 750 degrees on a nightly basis. We cook everything out of this oven. So we utilize iron pans for searing meats and vegetables at different temperatures. The intensity of the heat in here is it's pretty intense. The planks would give a nice little buffer, so if we put a little piece of salmon on there or a piece of fish, it's not going to instantly burn. If you look here, these pizzas don't really take very long. Temperature like that, with that intense top heat and the domed oven. there you have it. Beautiful, handmade, artisan pizza. You know, we change our menu on a daily basis. You know, pretty much utilizing what's fresh and what looks good from local markets as well as specialty produce. And you know, our signature dish is just the farm fresh ingredients. You know, and just like I said before, not overdoing them and just letting them speak for themselves.